Hello everyone, I'm Alexey, I'm engineer at Fluence, and today I'll show how it's easy to deploy on Fluence Cloudless platform. But what is Fluence? Fluence is a decentralized cloud, and we do it because of key problems with centralized and traditional clouds. It's a vendor lock-in, because if you build your whole application project based on one cloud, it's really hard to migrate from one to another, and it's really huge costs in hours and work. Also, a lot of clouds, traditional clouds, charge a lot of margin on top of the actual computing services because they provide a lot of services and stuff, but it's really high costs, and it's the most biggest expense of some companies, just hosting. Also, you have censorship risks. If you build all of your product based on one cloud and you get banned because of something with Web3 or crypto, you just ruined your business. And also, sometimes you just don't know where your data hosted, how much do you pay for bandwidth and stuff. So, because of these problems and our hours, we built Fluence. And what is Fluence? Fluence is a decentralized computing protocol. It's a platform, and it provides CPU cloud and GPUs, containers, bare metal, and VMs. And why it's cheaper? We have agreements with data centers, tier 3, tier 4, which provide enterprise-grade hardware. And also, we don't charge much on top of the actual cost of hardware. And also, providers incentivized to join the network, and they receive also rewards for idle workload. So when they wait for actual deployment, they receive something in Fluence token. So it's also make the price lower. Also, because of our platform and our general API, you can deploy to multiple data centers in different locations, and if some data centers don't want to host your data, your workload, you can move to another one without changing anything in your code. You just use the same API we used before. And about our key features. So we are really cheaper than most of the clouds like AWS and Google. You have no vendor lock-in because it's network with different data centers and providers. Also, we have the same data centers and hardware. It's certified, it's enterprise grade. We have multiple locations in Europe and USA. We don't charge any fees for egress traffic, and for now we provide full stack of infrastructure. We recently released our aggregator for containers and bare metal and GPU VMs. So about hackathon and bounties, we have two tracks. First one is you use our GPU containers API, and basically your product need to be created on top of the necessity to deploy some workloads for GPUs for users of some stuff, and utilize API for it. Basically, for now, API available not only for containers but also for bare metals, but bare metals is too expensive for hackathon, and it's better to use VMs or containers. Also, if you run your workload with GPUs from Fluence, you also can host your backend on Fluence CPU cloud. And also we provide free credits for hackers to make it free. And we have free teams in this track, and also you can apply to another tracks of another partners because they're too general. You can build anything you want if you need some compute. So apply to our partners' bounties, and yeah. And the second one is CPU Cloud. So we have CPU Cloud API. We have two teams on it. If you need some compute that doesn't require much of AI stuff and web scrapers, you can do it with CPU only. And about demo. So we have a console. just to show you how it looks. So we have two tabs, basically CPU cloud and GPU cloud. You can just use it as like to play with platform overall. So we have like multiple locations. You can use any hardware from like 2 vCPUs up to 128 CPUs. You can like specify how much storage you need, and it's kind of like really easy to deploy. So let's just try to deploy something. So you can also deploy any custom images. On top of it, you can specify ports. So let's like launch one in Germany, also SSH case. So either you use API or use console. In instances, you will see in some time your instance. Yeah. So you can check what's deployed and where to find them. So you pretty have like all information provided here about your VM. Let's look at the previous one. So I deployed it before the workshop. So you can see to connect to it, you need to do SSH, and you'll have like instance working for you. So, but for Hackathon, you need to utilize API. So for API, for CPU Cloud, you have like proper documentation. You can look at it at fluence.dev. Also, there's a link in bounties. So you can check how to make anything to deploy, to manage your like workload and stuff. And to use API, first you need to create API key in settings. So first you create API key, and then you use it as a bearer token to make calls for your API. Yeah. So authorization is bearer token. But for GPU Cloud, we have really freshly deployed API, and it has only Swagger. So it's not so easy to understand how to deploy, but I will create a really short doc about it, so it will be easy also come to booth to ask. So basically for containers, you have two most important endpoints. One is to plans. It's which GPUs you have available in network. And it looks like, one second. Yeah. So it's plans, and it looks like it. So you have like a lot of plans with pricing, with hardware requirements and stuff. So if you automate it and include in your project, it will be like good for a bounty. So let's deploy some of it. Let's deploy this one. And for deploy, you use this command. So I have something prepared. One second. Yeah. So we just change plan ID. And we have an instance. It should be appeared here. No, not here. Here. So like previous instance which we launched in CPU Cloud is ready. We can like also check it. And yeah, it's up and running. We have 2 vCPUs. And let's check GPU 1. So it takes time to deploy it. Also, sometimes it happens when someone ran before you, and some instances can fail. you can track it via this one or these APIs. So basically, we should wait a bit, but maybe it will take some time. So we have not much time left, and if you wanna try console or if you wanna do some bounties, you can scan this QR code or come to our booth. We also have this QR code. You put your email, you log into a console, and like so in a couple of hours you will receive free credits to like try out our platform. Also come to ask any question about like your project ideas and stuff. Also, we are available in Discord, where it's like ETHGlobal Buenos Aires channel. You also can ask. So if you have any question while we wait, oh, it's active, so we can try it. Basically, it's Debian. So so we can try it, and it's 23349. Okay. Oh, not Debian, it's root. So yeah, now we have an instance ready, and 1 second. And we can check about our hardware by this command. Okay, so we have our GPU ready. You can use it. You can like deploy any container you like for your bounty, and that's all, basically. Let's delete it. So, anyone has any question about bounties, about platform and stuff? We have like 5 minutes. Yeah. Okay. So, like, if you build some project to apply to a bounty, you need to use like API to deploy some stuff on Fluence. So you can host your backend on our cloud just like via interface, but to be eligible, you need to have a product which requires some on-demand compute. So for example, if user buys some training data on demand, you can deploy from your backend on Fluence to like spin up instance of GPU, run some workload, and like shut it down. So it's good. So you use API, you like create instances, you shut down instances. It's good. I don't quite get your question. So basically, your project should require some of the compute on demand. So you have some backend running, it's okay, it waits for like users to come and pay for something or like rent something, anything. And if user do some like action, like buy something, you from your backend, you using Fluence API deploy, for example, GPU instance for this user with some custom image or custom container or something, and it do some workload, it shut down. Yeah, that's a project. But like you can get ideas from different partners. Basically, you just need to utilize API. So like just deployment of your backend is not enough. So yeah. Yeah, like credits is enough for CPU cloud, for whole hackathon, also for GPUs, like simple one too. Oh, I am already finished basically. It's okay. Yeah, yeah. So Any more questions? If not, thank you everyone. Come to our booth. Also, we have cool swag